Scorpio, what up? See if I can do this reading without losing my shit. Probably shouldn't be doing the reading. My energy has been off ever since this Charlie Kirk shooting. Knowing that people could be so despicable as to laugh at somebody's murder pisses me off, I'm not gonna lie. A Scorpio in me is enraged. I'm part Scorpio. My moon is in Scorpio. Oh, Lord have mercy on me. Holy Spirit, please give me discernment to read these cards and not let my emotions get the best of me. Not let my emotions dictate my energy or ruin my energy. But when you see something that's that wrong and something in you doesn't move, I have to question if you are even alive. I have to question whether you have a heart. I remember when my mom passed away, it was the worst day of my life. Burying her was the worst day of my life. And you're sitting there and you're trying to smile and you're trying to make, you're trying to get through the funeral. And as we went out of the cemetery, driving down the edge of town, a guy pulled over in his pickup truck. This is down in Texas, West Texas. And he pulls over. Most of the cars are pulled over as our procession is going the opposite lane, a two-way road. And this guy takes his hat off and puts it over his heart. And I remember driving away and looking at that and thinking to myself, thank you for honoring my mom who passed away. You don't know her probably. And I don't understand people laughing and things like that. It's just so evil to me. I know some people don't believe in anything like that, but I do. I think you have to be full of the devil to laugh at somebody's pain. And to laugh at a violent murder like that. No honor, no dignity, no humanity. I'm just sick and tired of the disrespect. I'm tired of all this shit, I feel like I want to just go out in the mountains away from everybody. I'm just heartbroken over what I've seen the last week. And I imagine that many of you feel the same way. That being said, Scorp, what's up? What's going on with you? Let's see what's up for Scorpio. Three more shuffles and let's begin. And one more for good measure. Let's begin, Scorp. Celtic cross, we're taking reversals. I may not read them in the reverse. Depends on the context. Depends on if it makes sense. It's a standard Celtic cross. Position 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Underneath the deck, the full. This is the beginning of the journey. This is taking a step out into the unknown, doing something that you've never done before, possibly, Scorp. That's underneath this whole thing. And where you are at this time is you are in this Queen of Pentacles energy. You are confident in yourself. You have come to some type of stability that I feel that no one can take from you. May not feel like it, but there is some type of stability that you're in. I see you there taking care of yourself and doing what you need to do for you and respecting yourself and taking care of yourself. The challenge is there is a door. There is an opportunity. And this opportunity is a challenge. We're going to probably have to get clarification on why that is. But maybe the subconscious will tell us, because in your subconscious, there is no communication. There is no email. There is no phone calls. There is a lack of communication. I just heard rat, lack of communication in your subconscious. And attached to this lack of communication is love, eternal love, the King of Cups, agape love. In the recent past, now to me, these two cards really tell you where you're at. But you may have been, some of you may have been pregnant, and there was this gift. This pregnancy may not have been an actual human being, a new soul that comes forth from the 5D into the 3D, our dimension. It could be an idea. It could be a song. It could be a book. Or it starts out small, but it turns into something huge. This is the thing that's weird about it. Whatever happened, there is a sense of Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Remember I said I'm going to, if it makes sense, I'll read it that way. But I feel like it's really, you're waiting for that harvest to come in, but there may be some type of issue with that. Like you're waiting for it to come in, but it doesn't, it feels like you may have lost the investment that you made. Okay, so in other words, whatever this thing was that you birthed, or that you were impregnated with, whatever this thing is that is coming in from the 5D to the 3D, whatever it is, there's something about it where you may not feel like it was worth it or something like that. It could be a regret about it. I don't know, but it's there. And now what lies before you is the Hermit card. Now it came out in the reverse, but I'm going to tell you I think it belongs in the upright, which is just saying that what you need to do, and being that it did come out in the reverse, I'll put it this way. So you need to seek, you need to search for some type of answer. There is something that is hidden, and there needs to be a light shown on it, and the light that needs to be shown on it is going to have to come from you. It's up to you to put this light on this thing that's in the dark. I don't know. Could be a soul searching kind of thing that needs to be done. I sense soul searching and soul, like you really being in a private space here. Because I'm looking at this card here, Queen of Pentacles. She's like sitting there just taking care of her business. I don't think you want any drama, I feel like there's this thing, like I say, underneath this, stepping into something that you've never stepped into before, and here it is. It's a door. It's an opportunity, a gateway, some people call it. 1111, okay? In your advice, Scorp, Spirit says, now, again, this one came out in the reverse. Now, what is that trying to say? If you look at Queen of Wands in the reverse, in the position of advice, Queen of Wands to me in the upright is a very beautiful, they call her the hottest chick in tarot. See, here you are, you're a queen here. And here you're this queen, which is the beauty queen, but in the reverse. So it's almost as if it could be that you need to let your hair down, Scorp. Queen of Wands also represents the physical man, the physical. And it has to do a little bit with passion, and it has to do a little bit with eros energy, which is not it's not agape, unconditional love energy. It has to do more with the aesthetics, the sexual energy, and so forth. But there's something about that, you needing to look at it in your advice. External influences. What are the external influences? The external influences is that somebody is letting go of something. That's good. Somebody's letting go. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. They're letting go of something. I don't know what they're letting go of, but whatever it is, and this is an external influence, so it's not in your direct energy. It's somebody else outside of your group. You follow me? So in other words, the person that you are dealing with, this person is influencing them, and they are letting go of something. Your overall projected outcome, Scorp, is you were a little bit defensive here. You got this defensive energy. Motherfucking Scorp. What does a Scorpion do, boy? They'll tear your ass up. How many of you have ever been stung by a scorpion? I have not. I have gotten close to it. But there is a defensiveness there with that 7 of Wands. Now, let's get some clarification here. I'm going to put this underneath card right here in the middle. I'm going to turn this deck over. And let's get some clarification on this gateway. What is this opportunity? What is this opportunity for Scorpio? What does it have to do with? What is this about? Well, it came out like this, so it's about feeling unappreciated by somebody. Or this challenge, this gateway, associated with this gateway is something about you feeling unappreciated. What is this Hermit Virgo energy? I'm trying to find and put a light onto something that you can't see. There's something there that you can't see. And you need to find it. And you may have to use your intuition to find it. Let me give you an example. I haven't done this in a while, but it needs to be repeated. I use this. That one has come out twice. I'm taking it. You cannot see it. It's basically confirming what I just said, which is that you cannot see something, but you have this light. Now, let me use my analogy. I had a situation where, and I've had it happen to me more than once, got home, sat around for a little bit and realized I needed to go run to the store and grab something. I go and looking for my keys. I can't find them. I'm looking all over the place. I go back out to my truck. I don't see them anywhere. I'm looking along the grass. I'm looking along the sidewalk. I cannot find it. I'm in the couch. I'm digging the cushions out. I'm looking all over the place. I cannot find my keys. Pretty soon it's too late to go anywhere. It's time to get some sleep, be up early for work the next day. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go to sleep. I'm going to sleep on this thing. And when I get up, I'll know where to look. I'll figure it out in the morning. I'm letting this thing go. And I'm not going to let it keep me up all night. I'm just going to let it go. There's nothing I can do about it right now at this minute. I don't know what I did with them. But hey, I will find them in the morning. I let it go, went to sleep, got up in the morning, and I'm thinking about things. Where the hell was I at? All that kind of shit. And something told me, go open up the refrigerator. Open up the refrigerator, And where I had put my mug, my drink, where I had put it in the fridge, I had the keys in my hand with it. And when I put it in the fridge, I dumped the keys into the fridge. Another time it happened, I looked in the trash can and it was in the trash because I had threw it out with a bag of trash that I had, in my truck. What I'm trying to say is that though I did not know where they were, I don't remember, I was not cognizant that I had dropped those keys where I dropped them. My higher self knew where they were. And because I was able to let it go and allow my higher self to find what I cannot see, what I cannot remember. Okay, so I don't know what it all means for you exactly, Scorp. That's up to you. Okay, last thing. Clarification on this overall projected outcome. It looks like... Oh, wait a minute. Let's do advice, because I don't think I really put a bow on that like I need to, right? I just said, hey, it's got something to do with this. It could be an ugly energy that you need to look at, but it can also just be that you are not allowing, you are suppressing your beauty. Okay? So, what else? Holy Spirit, please give us one card to put a bow on this for Scorp. What is this that they need to do in their advice? What's this one? Hanged Man in reverse. And this is in your advice. It's time to, in your advice, with this Hanged Man in reverse, because it's in your advice, what you must do to succeed, okay? Hanged Man in reverse normally would not be a good thing, but because it's in this position, it's actually telling you to, I hate to say this, but it's saying to get off of your ass, okay? I'm sorry. I don't want to be the one to have to say that to you, but you may need, there's something about you needing to get off of your ass. So maybe this has to do, Scorp, with you needing to take care of your body. Your body is the temple, right? So Queen of Wands in reverse could be referring to, and especially with the Hanged Man in reverse with it, there's something about you needing to get some exercise, you need to get off of your ass, you need to quit waiting, you need to quit taking a break. I'm sorry, that's what the cards say. But let's do, because I don't like that myself. I'm a Scorp. You got to remember, this is, it's telling me I need to get off my ass. And I've been trying to exercise and stuff, but I know I'm not doing enough. I'm not consistent. Working out a couple of days a week, no. Working out, if you're going to try to better your physical man, you got to be committed to it. Not trying to be judgmental, but I'm just reading the cards, Scorp. Final card for Scorpio. This overall projected energy of being defensive and shit. Seven of Wands. One more clarification on that Seven of Wands. Why is Scorp defensive? And this came out again before. It almost popped out before I got to take it. Because somebody's coming back. Six of Swords in reverse. You're defensive because somebody is trying to come back. Or somebody may be coming back and you're going to be defensive about it. Hey, if they rob your joy, don't let them in your energy. Don't do it, Scorp, if you don't feel good about it.